Welcome guys to another episode of my Fulham Career Mode series. This is another really exciting episode for you guys. We've got in the cup Leicester City. What a match for us, just to see how good our side is and test ourselves against Premier League pedigree players such as Jamie Vardy, Mahrez and all the other players who are playing for Leicester. Let's see what we can do in that match, but before that let's get on with maybe some player training and some more loans for players that we can use to strengthen our squad. So let's get on with this player training. I'm trying to train Mbolo and try and get him as high as possible. Look at that, he's gone up an overall, he's gone from 76 to a 77. What a fantastic bit of news for us, that is fantastic. And I'm looking to try and loan in Aarons, who I believe is from Newcastle, so let's search for him. Rolando Aarons, he's 19 years of age, left winger, he's only got 11 months on his contract. Let's try and get him on a loan basis, 1 year, and then let's submit the offer. Hopefully they'll accept. I don't think there'll be any problem with that. And the other player that we're looking to get into the squad is a guy by the name of Ceballos, I think that's how you pronounce it, because he is Spanish, so the double L is pronounced a bit differently because it is Spanish. So Ceballos, let's see what they say with a 1 year loan. And look at that, Real Betis have actually accepted our offer, which is very surprising because he's actually a very good player and I would not have loaned him out, quite honestly, if I was them. But Newcastle have also accepted, but I'm probably going to accept Ceballos because he's a better player and he can actually play centre attacking mid as well as right mid, I believe. So he's a very good player and very versatile, so we can use that in our squad. Let's accept the offer and confirm. And our first game of the episode is a home tie against Leicester City in the Capital One Cup. What a massive game for us. We need to put in a really good performance and see if we can stop Jamie Vardy from having an absolute banger of a party. And I've changed up the formation for this game to a 4-5-1 so we can try and hold down the midfield and keep possession in the match and try and maybe nick a goal in the match. I put Kranjčar on the left, Carney is playing centre mid for this game, Ceballos is playing at centre attacking mid instead of left mid behind McCormack, Kimmich is playing at centre mid, Mbolo on the right, Richard, Stearman, Hutchinson, Ream make up the back four, and Lonergan in goal. Play it, Kimmich. Ceballos hits it! Oh, it's only just gone past the post. It was a whisker away from going into the goal. Lovely bit of play by Ceballos. Ceballos on the ball again. Plays into Kranjčar. Play it back into him. Ceballos. Get away from the defender. Ceballos has scored! 1-0! Oh my goodness me. It's already 1-0 to Fulham against Leicester City. I have no words because that was absolutely awful defending by Leicester, but brilliant play by Kranjčar. Plays it back into Ceballos, and Ceballos puts it in the top corner of the net. Corner for them. Can we defend this? Not confident with this. Get it! No way. No way have they scored from there. Who has scored? Don't tell me it's Jamie Vardy. Please don't tell me. It is Jamie Vardy. Oh my goodness. Why is it always Jamie Vardy? He's having a party in our own ground. Oh dear. Vardy on the ball. Kante hits it. Lonergan with a brilliant save. Stops the goal. It was a good shot by Kante, but it was stopped quite easily by Lonergan. Free kick for them. What are they going to do? Cross it in. Oh dear. Oh dear! Good save by Lonergan. Really good reaction save by him. Another free kick for them. They're really totaling up these free kicks. He crosses it in again. Gets out. Nice. Come on, get there. No. Kante. Oh my god. Oh wow. What a turn by Inler. He played it into Dyer. I was absolutely bamboozled by that. But I don't know what Dyer was doing, but Inler just did. He just completely did me there. We cannot get the ball out of our own half at the moment. Okazaki. Good save by Lonergan. Get there first. Get there first. Oh, that is so lucky that he didn't get his shot away. Kimmich. What's the chance here? McCormack. Run, McCormack. McCormack. Go on, McCormack. Oh, he's hit the post. Great tackle. Oh, but it's a throw in now. Mbolo, Richards, playing to Carney. Carney, hit one. Carney. Oh, he's hit the inside of the post, and somehow Kranlich crosses in. Lovely. Krimrich, what a reaction save by Schmeichel. Somehow they haven't conceded. We've had so many good chances in the last few minutes. Look at that. What a save. Oh dear. I know where you're going. You're just going to go to the outside and try and cross it. I know what you're going to do. Mbolo, brilliant defending by you. What are you doing though? Oh, you've almost gifted them a goal. Mahrez, he's dangerous. Plays it in. Don't control it. Wow, wow, wow. The last few minutes, we've gifted them chances and they could have profited from them again. Lonergan clears it. And that is full time, and we're going to go into extra time at the end of the match. I think it was a very even game, but we should have scored from a couple of those chances. At the end of the 90 minutes, we had 5 shots, 2 of those on target, and 50% possession, and they had 10 shots, 5 of them being on target and 50% possession. So it's very even in possession, but they've had more chances. But we had some incredible chances to score there. McCormack should have scored. Carney almost scored. He hit the inside of the post, and I don't know. I don't know how on earth we haven't scored another goal. And Leicester should have scored from the chances that I gifted them. Oh dear, Hutchinson's lost it. Oh dear, crosses it in. Stop him. Oh, they've hit the post again. This is a story that keeps occurring. Come on, get it out. No? Can you just get it out? No way! Oh no! They score from such an easy goal, such a lucky goal. Did you see how much I tried to get that out of the box? Tried to pass my way out, but no, they wouldn't clear their lines. Awful. We need to go attacking now. We need to change our formation. Hutchinson, come on, we need to score here. Kranlich, what are you doing here? O'Hara, Dembele! Oh, but that's right at Schmeichel. Such an easy save. Come on. Oh, and that's the end of the game. How disappointing. We should have won that. I'm not saying that because, you know, I'm biased and all that, but if you saw the chances we had, we hit the inside of the post, we hit the post itself, and there were more chances where we could have scored, and that would have been the end of the match. As much as we've lost today 2-1 to Leicester, we can hold our heads high and say that we gave a Premier League team a run for their money. And at the end of the match, the stats say that we had 6 shots, 3 of those being on target, and 51% possession. They had 13 shots, 7 of those being on target, and 49% possession. So they had a few more chances in the extra time. So really, we can just basically say that Leicester were the better team, but we definitely gave them a real scare in that match, especially when going ahead so early with Ceballos, who really impressed me today actually. Really good performance by him. And in terms of the player rating, Lonergan got man of the match quite deservedly because Leicester kept knocking on the door and Lonergan kept saying no. Unfortunately conceded 2 goals, which is, you know, unfortunate, but oh well. Pringle had an absolute mare with a 4.2. Look at that, what a terrible performance. And overall, I mean, 4.4 for Hutchinson as well. Look at that, absolutely awful. You know where the goals have been leaking. We can always come back in the FA Cup. Let's get into the transfer market and let's see what we can do for the rest of the episode. And this email confirms that in maybe a week's time, Mbolo, McCormack and Ream are all going to be on international duty while we have a match on. So that means we're going to be missing our key players. 2 of them in attack, obviously, Mbolo being our main striker and basically our best player, and McCormack being our second striker as well. And Garbutt is actually coming back from injury, which is really good news. And let's get into our second game of the match, which is at home against Charlton, who are 3rd in the league. So we definitely need to win this because they are our main rivals currently. And in the starting 11 we have Dembele and McCormack up top, and O'Hara is behind them. Carney is on the right, Pringle is on the left, Tunnicliffe is at CDM, Ream, Byrne, Stearman and Vosa are in the back 4. Lonergan is in goal, Burn and Vosa, I'm giving them a little chance in the starting 11 because I feel that Hutchinson had a terrible performance, and Vosa, you know, is a very good defender like Richards, but Richards is tired, and Mbolo will come on in case we need a couple of goals. Cormac, lovely. Plays it outside, Carney. What can you do from here? Crosses it in, O'Hara hits it! It's off the bar! Unbelievable start! Okay. They're a bit open. We're a bit open. Really good save by Lonergan. What were we doing outside that box? I do not know. It's a corner for them. Crosses it in. What are they going to do from here? And that has gone out for another corner. It was a good block by our defender. They almost scored from that. Header. Oh dear. No! Oh, they've scored from that. They've scored from that. He had all the time in the world to control it and have a shot. Why is he able to control this? Where are the defenders? That is awful defending, and we're 1-0 down at home against one of our rivals. That's not good enough. Ream. O'Hara. Cormac. Mbolo is now on for the second half. Mbolo. Good save by the goalkeeper. Really good shot by Mbolo. Unlucky. Cormac. What can you do here? Play it inside. Nice. Tunnicliffe plays it back into Vosa. Mbolo. He gets fouled, surely! And it is a penalty! It is a penalty! I felt my controller vibrate, so I was assuming it was going to be a penalty. I don't know how on earth it is, though. He kicks completely thin air, and somehow he falls down. I don't know why, but I'll take the penalty because we need to score from this. And McCormack is definitely going to take this, I think. Come on, McCormack. Top right, please. Oh my goodness. The goalkeeper went the right way, but somehow the ball has gone into the back of the net, and that is 1-1 in the match. Really deserved. We've come back into the match since they've scored. They're playing it at the back at the moment. They're not really willing to go forward, and Carney has stolen it from him. Carney, have a shot, son. Oh, he's hit the bar. And what is Mbolo doing? He should have got the rebound. Crosses it in. Lonergan punches it out. Lovely. No. Oh, McCormack. Lovely ball into Mbolo. Dying embers of the game. Mbolo away from the defender. Mbolo, have a shot. Oh, it's only just gone past the post. O'Hara loses the ball again. This is no way of trying to get a win, and we've lost all the time in the match, and that means it's full time, and we've drawn this match. We should have won this match because, quite honestly, since Charlton scored, they had no potency up front. They were just not attacking whatsoever. It was always us dominating the possession and the shots, and we should have won that match quite comfortably, but unfortunately we did not. And in terms of the stats, we had 7 shots, 4 of those being on target and 54% possession. They had 4 shots, 2 of those being on target and 46% possession. So you can see we dominated possession and we had more shots and more shots on target, and definitely should have scored more goals than just one. And in terms of the player ratings, McCormack got a 7.7 rating, Lonergan got a 6.9 rating, which is alright. Tunnicliffe had a really good performance at CDM for us with a 7.2. Pringle had a 6.6, which is a better performance than before against Leicester, in which he got a 4.2. Burn didn't have a great game whatsoever with a 5.4, so I might have to bring back Hutchinson for the next game and maybe bring back Garbutt for left back and put Ream at centre back instead of Hutchinson, because they're not having great performances at the left centre back. And at the end of the episode, we are on 11 points in the table, and Burnley are also on 11 points in the table as well. They have the same goal difference as before in the last episode, and so do we. We both drew our last games, which, you know, is alright. I mean, if we had drawn and they had won, I would have been very disappointed, but since Burnley drew their match, I'm not so disappointed with the outcome of this episode. And also, Nottingham Forest have actually come back, are in 3rd place now with 11 points, so they're catching us. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Fulham Career Mode series. I will see you guys next time for the next episode of this series. I'll see you guys next time. Adios.